Hi everyone, and welcome to the Burnt Brass Homestead channel. This is part 3 of starting a food pantry for beginners series. In the first 2 starting a food pantry for beginners video, we started a very basic, simple food shopping list. Those lists were enough to feed a family of 4 for 3 to 4 weeks. You could continue to add to that list by add to your food pantry by continuing to buy what was on that list over and over again until you reach 3 to 6 months of supplies. But you will get tired of eating that food. This is the video we diversify the food you store. At the end of the first and second video, the homework assignment was to list all of the simple but favorite meals your family eat throughout the week. You were also to measure the amount of each item in that single meal you ate. This would allow you to comprise a list to stock your pantry with the foods that your family enjoys. As I mentioned in a previous video, it really makes no sense for me to provide you my shopping list, as you and your family may not enjoy the same meals as do my family. Also, your family size may be smaller or bigger than mine, so the quantity may not meet your requirements. So now that you have a list of foods that your family eats on a weekly basis, and you know how much it takes to feed your family, the next step is to determine the shelf life of each of the ingredients required to make that meal or dish, and if it is a realistic dish or meal to store long term. For example, my family enjoys fried fish and French fries, homemade ramen noodle soup, egg, vegetable, and breakfast sausages, homemade pizza, chicken, rice, and vegetables, chili, rice, and cornbread, spaghetti, and meatballs, as well as pies and cakes. Each of these dishes are relatively easy for me to make, and the ingredients required to make them store long term. In regards to vegetables, we grow them all year, and we also can them. The ramen noodles I make from scratch using flour, water, and an alkaline solution, all of which store for long-term enjoyment. We have chickens to produce eggs daily, and we dehydrate or freeze dry our excess eggs for long-term storage. We can also butcher the chickens for meat. We can our own meats to be used in the ramen soup, as well as to make chili, whether traditional chili or chicken chili. We have flour, yeast, salt, honey or sugar, oil to make pizza dough, and canned or fresh tomatoes to make pizza sauce. We do not have any milking animals, but we have freeze-dried milk as well as instant milk to make farmer cheese that will go on top of the pizza, and of course, vegetables that we grow all year long. The fried fish and French fries, on the other hand, would be more of a seasonal meal, since raw potatoes keep for up to only 3 months when cured and stored properly. Fish can keep in the freezer so long as we have power, otherwise canned fish would have to do. So you will follow these same steps to customize your food pantry with foods that your family eat. List the items you eat on a weekly basis, break down the ingredients you need for said dishes, and how much of each ingredient you need to feed your family. Then stock up on these ingredients. Do this for each item on your list. To start, focus more on foods that you like that will store for long periods of time and that are easy to cook. Then work on storing those dishes that have a shorter shelf life that you enjoy, such as 1 to 3 months, and store them in smaller quantities to ensure your family can eat and rotate that food before it goes bad. As not to overwhelm yourself, try to approach stocking your beginner food pantry with few ingredients that will make many different meals versus many prepackaged items that make very few meals, as many of these prepackaged meals contain chemicals. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and feel free to list anything I might have left out.